A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
Jack Benny with Frank Black and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with Ooh, Honey. Before the fun begins, ladies and gentlemen, let me repeat that brief message which is appearing on thousands of billboards all over America. Stand by for the 1934 Chevrolet, the low-priced car with knee action wheels.
That was Ooh, Honey, played by Frank Black and his orchestra. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I take extreme pleasure in presenting to you once again America's outstanding false alarm, Jack Benny.
Oh, well. Hello again. This is Jack Alarm talking. That's False Benny. Rilla, I quit.
Why, what's the matter?
I'm not going to work tonight, that's all.
You're not?
No. Listen, I've asked you every week, Aloys. I've pleaded, I've begged of you to introduce me with a little formality, a little dignity.
Oh, Jack, I'm using as little as possible.
I know that. I mean, if you don't build me up like they do on other programs, Aloys. I don't know, here I come to the microphone all pepped up and everything, and you announce me as a false alarm.
But, Jack, I said you were outstanding.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that. I mean, I'm sorry, Heather. Well, hey, wait a minute. I mean, what does outstanding false alarm mean?
It means that you're no good, but you're very good at it.
I don't know. That doesn't sound right to me. I don't know.
Oh, for heaven's sake, how do you want to be introduced?
The way you introduce any great celebrity, like Jimmy, or the Prince of Wales, or somebody like that.
All right. Then I'll introduce you like the Prince of Wales.
Yeah, you say that, but when?
As soon as you fall off the horse.
All business. Well, that settles it. So long, folks.
Hey, where you going, Jack?
I'm stormy weather, since Miguel and I ain't together.
Say, Aloys, what's the matter with Jack tonight, anyway? Oh, he didn't like the way I announced him, and then you had to make it worse, and now we're out of luck. What do you mean, out of luck? I'll be master of ceremonies. Introduce me, Neville, and stop worrying. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I take great pleasure in presenting to you our master of ceremonies, that very fine artist and international favorite, Mr. Frank Black.
I see.
Hello again. This is Frankie Black talking, remember? That effervescent comedian? What do you mean, effervescent? If it wasn't for me, there'd be no show. Oh, yes. Oh, that's awfully good. Go on, that's a better joke than you told all year.
Yeah, that's right.
And now, folks, did you ever hear the story about the peacock? It's a wonderful tale.
Well, go ahead, tell it.
Don't you get it, you dumb cluck?
Yeah, I got it 20 years ago.
And now, folks, I want to tell you that this evening we have a great show with a great cast that will not grate on your nerves. How am I doing, Avila?
Play, Frank.
Who said that?
I did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, double yeah to you.
Stand by, folks.
This fight comes to you through the courtesy of the new 1934 Chevrolet, the low-priced car with a knee action wheel. Oh. I'll be right home, Ma.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Lois. Where are we on the program?
Well, Black is over there, and I'm here, and Jack's on the floor.
On the floor?
Yes, Frank's back. Put him there.
Thanks, Frank.
You're welcome, Mary.
Yeah, I think Jack's unconscious.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Mary, darling.
Oh, hello, Frankie, dear.
Oh, Mary, I want to thank you for the great time I had over at your house last night.
Oh, that's all right, darling.
Sweetheart, what did your folks think of me?
Well, I didn't like you very much, but that's only one family's opinion.
But you love me, don't you, Mary?
Of course I do, sweetheart.
Hey, where's Jack?
On the floor, unconscious.
Unconscious?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
Oh, my darling.
Sweetheart. Kiss me.
Play, Frank, Let's Do It, played by Frank Black and his orchestra.
Get off the floor, Jack.
Oh, all right. We were only kidding, folks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great treat in store for you lovers of the drama. Tonight, we are going to offer that immortal classic of the American theater, Uncle Tom's Cabin. I will play Uncle Tom, Mary Livingston will play Liza, and Marie Dressler will play Little Eva.
What will I play, Jack?
You play the cabin, Parker. Now, we have not only procured the original scenery for this over-melodrama, but we have also engaged some of the original cast and a few of the original pieces of ice. In fact, we are going to put on the same production that toured the country for 1,765,000 consecutive performances, playing under canvas, under cover,
And under 10 cents.
That's when you saw it, Black. And bet on that. This run beats 80's Irish Rose by 17 years, 4 days, and 3 2/5 seconds. I understand there's another company still running out west, but the last report is that the sheriff is gaining on them. And as you know, Uncle Tom's Cabin is a very sad play. But after looking over our cast this evening, I think it'll be a little sadder than usual. And now, folks, while we are setting the stage, Frank Black, who is still glaring at me, will play High Shoes from Hold Your Horses. That was High Shoes, played by Frank Black and his Plantation Serenaders. And now for that immortal play, Uncle Tom's Cabin. Ready, boys? Curtain, music, Frank.
The sun shines bright in my old Kentucky home, in my old Kentucky home, far away. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. For you now can buy the best car you ever had. The 1934 Chevrolet.
Hello. Yes, sir. This is Uncle Tom's cabin. No, sir. Uncle Tom isn't home yet. This is Liza, his secretary. Yes, Mr. McGee, I'll tell him. Goodbye, son. Hello. Oh, taxi. Taxi. Yes, Miss Liza. Did you all see Uncle Tom this evening? No, ma'am. After he's out skipping. Taxi, what are you laughing at? I don't know. I just opened my mouth and out it comes. Forget that mop and manicure the floor. I wonder where poor Tom is. Uncle Tom. Where's far out thou, Uncle Tom?
I'm a-coming. My head is bended low, 'cause I'm looking for a cigarette for old Black Joe. Thank you, friend. Thank you.
Where you all been today, Uncle Tom?
Oh, up at the cotton club, at picking cotton. Anybody call me today, Liza?
Yes, Uncle, I got a message for you. Simon Agree called and said he was going to tell you.
Who's a going to tell who says which?
He's going to which tell you says who.
Liza, are you Liza? Who does Simon say he was going to sell me to?
To the showboat.
Well, that's a good program. But I ain't going to leave here. What else did he say, Liza?
He said you was a good-for-nothing, lazy, low-down top.
Who's lazy? You ain't going to let him take poor old Uncle Tom away? Is you, Liza?
So, boy, Uncle Tom, you fascinate me.
That's all I want to know. Come in.
Good evening, folks.
What can I do for you, sir?
Are these Uncle Tom's cabins?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm driving through to Florida, and I'd like to rent one overnight.
Liza, we got any cabins left?
No, Uncle Tom, is all rented for the night.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Pavula is the name.
You're telling me. By the way, what kind of a car is you all driving, stranger? As if I don't know, folks.
A Chevrolet, the most economical car in the low-price field.
Well, got it. Nothing but Chevrolets driving through here. Topsy, find a cabin for this here gentleman.
Well, tilt my mouth. If it ain't Mr. Havilla. Come along, Lois.
Way down upon the stormy river, far, far away.
Good evening, Uncle Tom. Hello, Aunt Liza.
Well, if it ain't little Lisa. I hardly knew the old gal.
Tell me, honey lamb, how you all feeling this evening? I feel terrible, Aunt Liza. Well, you certainly look it.
So was you when you were as old as little Eva.
How old is you now, honey lamb? Well, I started with this here stock company in 1874. And I'm just beginning to feel it.
So you can't take it, eh? Cool.
I'm going to die. I know what I'm doing.
Well, after all, women time work. Ain't slack, move it.
I feel like I'm going now. I'm heading for my last cabin.
Oh, honey lamb. Let Uncle Tom hold you in his arms.
Uncle Tom?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to heaven, Uncle Tom. I'm going to heaven.
That's what you said.
What?
Fine. Honey, you is going to heaven, sir.
Everything is getting dark. I feel like I'm going now. Yes, I'm going. Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Goodbye, angel, sir.
Goodbye, Liza. So long, Toots.
Poor little Eva. She never done no harm to nobody. Now, Liza, now you and I are left all alone.
That's what I was afraid of. Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
For heaven's sake, ain't you gone yet? Who is it?
Tis I, the merchant of Venice.
Venice what?
Venice, I'm going to sing my song.
Oh, Rascal. That's our load, Donnie. We'll drag your body right in here, boy.
Hello, sugar.
Hello, sweet.
You two seem to know each other. What you all going to sing, Rascal?
Well, I'm going to sing mine from that new Broadway show, Let 'Em Eat Cake.
What, no dialect? Play, Frank. We'll go on with the sketch later, folks. Right after his song.
That is mine.
Well, you're something, Rascal. That was very good. You sure sang that song, man.
Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
So long, Rascal.
After the broadcast, Eliza.
You're not funny. Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
What, ain't you gone yet? I'll be glad when you dead, you rascal, you.
Well, Uncle Tom, supper's ready.
What you all going to eat this evening, Eliza?
Yes, and breakfast.
Oh, good old gefilte, eh? I'll have some of that. What do you have, little Eva?
Yes, and you an aspirin.
Liza, see who that is.
I think it's Simon McGee.
Get in the kitchen, Liza. Come in. Hello. Hello, Simon.
Don't get so familiar. Remember, you're a slave.
You remember you're a slob.
Now listen, you good-for-nothing gigolo. You ain't done nothing around here for you, and I'm going to sell you.
Sell me to who?
To the Warner Brothers.
The Warner Brothers?
Yes, and I got a good offer from Fox Burns, too.
So who am I, Uncle Tom or Tom Mix? Well, please don't say we're away to the Warner Brothers, Master Simon.
Why not? I can get $7 a day for you and $10 for you and Liza together.
Now, listen here, Mr. McGee. I don't care what you all does to me, but you leave that girl right out of this, you hear?
Don't tell me what to do, you good-for-nothing, rotten, cotton, Satan, cotton picker.
That's plain black folks getting all mixed up, you know. Well, I'm not a-going, Master. My soul may belong to you, but the body belongs to sister. And that, me, feel changes. That's for you. Hey, Master Simon. Bloodhound, Munich. Come behind.
Now clear on while I get behind the papers.
Eliza.
Yes, Uncle Tom.
Come on, honey. We got to get out of here, right away. We got to get away from these dogs. Hello to how that nice little doggy. Tell Uncle Tom, what's your name? Prince, eh? That's a nice name, and you're a bloodhound, are you? Smart little doggy. Smart little dog. You all want to eat. Prince, I got to get away. Why don't you dogs stay here and enjoy yourself? I'll tune in the radio for you. What program do you like there? Listen, Prince, I got Fox. You let me get away, they're yours. Make it turn and you bargain. How can I... Oh, look, hello, Father. Cotton, we are free here on Chevrolet, Dixieland.
Horses spoiled again.
Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Play, Frank.
Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Stand by for the new Chevrolet. In the near future, Chevrolet will present for 1934 a new model with sweeping basic changes in chassis, body, and engine. Knee action wheels, that's only a start. Chevrolet will also have new wheelbase length, new modern styling, new bodies by Fisher, new brakes, new frame, and a new idea in engine design that gets results never before achieved in power and speed at low cost. The result of all these things is a car so much better than anything you've seen so far in the low-price field that Chevrolet says, drive it only 5 miles, and you'll never be satisfied with any other low-price car. Stand by for the 1934 Chevrolet. The best is yet to come.
This is the last number of the 10th program on the new Chevrolet series. Well, folks, if you liked our play Uncle Tom's Cabin, tell your friends. If not, just drop the whole thing. Oh, Mary.
Yes, Jack.
Can I take you home tonight for a change?
No, I'm sorry.
Boiled again.
Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Good night, folks.
WEAS, New York.
Chevrolet program starring Jack Benny and Frank Black's orchestra. And now Frank Black and his orchestra open the program with I Like Mountain Music. Wouldn't you like to receive absolutely free a brand new Chevrolet Fix, any model you want? All right, listen to this. Starting tomorrow, as a feature of National Drive a Chevrolet Month, one of those big, fine-looking Chevrolet Fixes will be given away every day, absolutely free. 30 days, 30 cars, one car awarded every day. All you have to do is to visit any Chevrolet dealer, drive or ride in a Chevrolet car, then write down on the entry blank, which the dealer will furnish, the reason why you like the new Chevrolet Fix. Remember, in order to enter the contest, you must visit a Chevrolet dealer, get a demonstration, and obtain an entry blank from him. It doesn't matter how many or how few words you use or what kind of writer you are. The best reasons for liking the new Chevrolet, the best in the opinions of the judges, win the free Chevrolet cars. This opportunity is open to any person in the United States over 18 years of age. And one entry makes you eligible for any of the cars given away from the day you enter throughout the balance of the month. So plan now to go to your Chevrolet dealer tomorrow and enter this contest. Your name may be announced over the radio next Friday night as one of the winners of a new Chevrolet Fix. And now, Jack Benny.
Hello, Optimist. This is Jack Benny, the Earth Galloper, coming to you again with all the late news events through the courtesy of the Morning Eye Opener, the ice and fears of the world. These late news dispatches come to you by telegraph, cable, mail, female, and wire. The news service that sees all, says all, and sues all. And am I sorry I started this? The world's latest happenings. Let's go, Frank. London, England. American-owned horse wins the Grand National Derby. When asked if he would remain in England, he said, nay, nay. More Derby news. Frank Black had better buy a new hat. That's for the orchestra boys, you know. San Francisco, California. George Bernard Shaw arrives here to plead for wine, beer, and whiskers. During interview, he says he will match his beard against Anheuser-Busch. Attaboy, George. I like that one. That was good, yes, sir? Here, Bombay, India. Weather warmer here. Mahatma Gandhi changes from winter to spring clothes. Napkin missing from local restaurants. Funny how that boy keeps himself in the headlines. New York. People here donate funds to present President Roosevelt with swimming pools. They want to keep them wet, Dave. Special radio message from mid-ocean. Garbo thinks he come back now and is secretly headed for America. Nobody knows it but the Associated Press. He is traveling on a Swedish boat disguised as a Finnan Hattie. Garbo was signed to meet Clark Gable June the 1st. Hollywood, California. Gable starts training with Strangler Lewis. Walla Walla, Washington. Walla Walla. Conditions improving here, and town is now running on both names.
Jack, can I read one?
Yeah, Mary, go ahead.
Shanghai, China. Jigsaws very popular here. Everybody is riding around in them.
You mean rickshaws. What's that?
Okay.
Winnipeg, Canada. Spring season starts here with 8 feet of snow. Robins seen flying around wearing earmuffs. New York. Groundhog comes out of hole on first day of spring. Listens to our program and goes back in again. Oh, well, you can't please everybody. King Kong, Africa. Missionaries arrive here and find cannibals wilder than ever. Howard, what are they wild about?
They're wild about the new Chevrolet at $445, the only low-price car with a feature no draft
ventilation. You said it. NBC Studio, New York. Frank Black and his orchestra will play 2 tickets to Georgia. Okay, Frank. Tickets to Georgia, played by Frank Black and his Cotton Club Orchestra. Very good, Frank. Great. Say, Frank, I want to ask you something. You know, after all, I mean, you're a musician. You know music. What do you think? I mean, this is really personal. What do you think of that violin solo I played last Friday on Ladies' Night, you know?
Well, Jack,
Oh, you won't talk, eh? Well, do you really want me to tell you the truth? Never mind, Frank. It's a long program. You know, I don't want to go through that. Really,
Oh, Jack.
What is it, Mary? What?
Here's some fan mail you got in answer to your Ladies' Night program last Friday.
Oh, yes. You remember, folks, we had Ladies' Night. Remember last Friday night we got some very lovely wires and letters regarding that program. Here's one I'd like to read. Here's a wire from the Ladies' Tea Club in Dunk Center, Ohio. It says, we thought your Ladies' Night was a complete failure. We sent our husbands out so we could listen into your program, and we weren't even embarrassed. What happened to the farmer's daughter? She's an old lady now. Here's a letter from Omaha, Nebraska, from a ladies' bridge circle. It says, we heard your program last Friday night. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time. But this Friday, we're going to bed early. Oh, well, you can't please everybody. Oh, here's one from a man in Lunchwagon, Ohio. It says, congratulations on your ladies' night. Did I enjoy... My wife and I haven't been separated in 20 years. But on your ladies' night, she gave me the night off and $10. And did I enjoy you? Oh, well, you can't please everybody. Thanks, boys. You just heard from the Chevrolet Sextet. And now James Melton, our own Jimmy, 6 feet 2, bless his little heart, will add a little class to this program by singing that popular Irish ballad, Mae West. Thank you, Jack. You're welcome, Jimmy. Say, Jimmy, before you sing, Jimmy, let me ask you one thing. What did you really think? What did you really think of my violin solo last Friday? You know, I can't get anything out of Frank Black. Tell me the truth, Jimmy. What did you really think of it? Huh?
Well, now, Jack, if you must know, I think you're a swell fellow.
Thanks, but my violin solo, Jimmy. You know.
I think you're a gentleman, a scholar. I think you're one of the finest chaps
I know, Jim. Yeah.
You're a fine comedian with a good gift of gab.
But, Jimmy, what did you think of my violin?
That's what I'm coming to. You got personality, magnetism, and a fiddle. But if you can play that fiddle, then my name is Albert Einstein.
Thanks, Albert. Sing, Einstein. What do they know about music? It's not appreciated. Play, Frank.
Look out from your artist and see. The world is awaiting your bridal. Here under the sea. The bright dawn before you is gleaming. The jewels of sunlight and and the joy in my heart, oh, my darling, is singing a welcome to you. and you, a ring on your fair hand to tie. Your grief the blue ocean has brought you from lands of orange and vine. Your white veil was woven by Paris from deep of the mountains and the dew, and they wait for your waking, my darling. This morn that will give you to me.
That was Albert Einstein singing, or Jimmy Melton singing Maybe. And next week he will give you his theory on his relatives. And now tonight, folks, just as we forgot to promise you last week, we are going to offer for the big feature of our program a dramatic play. A play of the gay 90s, not the roaring 40s or the bowering 50s, but the gay 90s, when men wore celluloid collars and girls wore five-piece bathing suits. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to give you our version of that famous Mae West picture, She Done 'Em Wrong. She done 'em wrong, and we're going to do 'em right. Now, the action takes place on the Bowery in New York. The Bowery in those days was equivalent to a punch in the nose, a stolen watch, or both. You have no doubt seen this picture in which Mae West plays the part of a lady known as Lou. Lou was a nice girl, and every man who fell in love with her gave her a diamond. She had 13 sweethearts, which gave her a grand slam in diamonds. Now, the members of our program will play the parts in this show, and Howard Claney will play the parts of the Chevrolet. That you can be sure of. Yeah, Mary Livingston will take the part of Lou, while I, Jack Benny, the Barrymore of the air, will play the part of Cummings, the mission worker. Our supporting cast includes Mr. Ralph Ash, who will assume the role of Spider, the bartender. Mr. Ash has had many years of stage experience, having been 20 years with the old homestead, 30 years with Habeas Iris Rose, and he will be back in the old homestead after tonight's performance. Our little play will go on immediately after the next number, so pick out a good seat close to your radio. First come, first served. And now Frank Black will play a brand new number called The Grass is Getting Greener All the Time. And who do you think is going to sing the chorus? Give us? Mary Livingston. Are you nervous, Mary?
Uh-huh.
Really? This is the first time you know she'll ever be heard in song over the air. She ever was heard, rather. Mary, what gives you the courage to sing, huh?
I heard you play the violin last week.
Yes. What repartee? Play, Frank.
saying she's right. Cause the grass getting greener all the time. I'm a lovey just said when the roses are red. We'll name the day. And I'm glad to say that the grass getting greener all the time. Isn't he wonderful? So am I glad that I fell? Does he go for me? Well, we'll go saving for the ring. With a tweedledum-dee, all the birdies and me, we heard our song, and it won't be long, for the grass getting greener every day.
Fine, Mary. That was what? Were you nervous? Did you hear it, Ma? That babe is jealous. Yeah. That was fine, Mary. Oh, Mary.
Miss Livingston to you.
Oh, I see. That's the way they are when they get up in the world. Well, now for our play. We've done him right. The opening scene takes place in Spider Webb's bar room on the Bowery in the year 1898. You ready, boys? Everything set? All right, Frank. A little curtain. Hey, wait a minute, Frank. Wait, this is a Mae West play. Wait a minute. Oh, take it again.
Come on, boys. Step up to the bar and have one on the house. What's it going to be?
One vanilla punch. I'll have a tutti frutti with a fudge chaser.
One tutti coming up. Make it have, Mike.
Let's find a banana split straight.
Drunkards, all of them. Yea and verily. Just a lot of forgotten souls. But they can be saved.
I never did like that number. The less I see of him around this joint, the better I like it.
Who's he, Spider?
Why, that's Cummings, the guy that's going to the mission next door.
Oh, yeah? Well, give me another pineapple crutch.
And make mine a beer.
Not till April 7th.
The scene now changes to Miss Lou's dressing room on the 3rd floor.
Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. Da-da-da-dee-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum-dum-dee-dum.
Hello. Says we? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want to speak to Miss Lou? Yes, sir. She's here. Just a minute. I'll call her.
Who is it, Belinda?
It's that Mr. Cummins from the mission. He wants to speak to you all.
Oh, that mission guy, eh? It's about time he called. Hello, dark and handsome. So you finally decided to call me, eh? Well, what's on your mind, big boy? Listen, hon, why don't you come up sometime? I say, why don't you come up sometime? You'll be right over? Okay, sugar. So long. Well, Belinda, take that bucket and bring me my diamond.
Miss Lou, you sure is like the Northwest Mountains. You always get your man.
Why, Belinda, you have your boyfriend too, haven't you?
Just innocent Andy.
How about Clinters?
Sure enough, this is Friday.
Did I write that line?
Who is it?
I think it's Spider, Miss Lou.
I must ask why. Out.
That was me, folks. Mary, stick to your character.
Hello, Lou.
Oh, it's you, Spider.
Listen, Lou, I just heard some bad news.
Fill it.
Your old sweetheart, Chick Anderson, just broke out of the pen, and he's coming here to get you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he's plenty sore. You should have gone up to see him, Lou.
So Chick flew the coop, eh?
Yeah, Chick flew the coop.
And the six-cylinder coupe Chevrolet for $445 is the best buy on the market today.
Howard, this play is bad enough. Stay out of it, will it, please?
I'm just tipping you off to be careful, Lou. Now, let me tell you another thing. There's something screwy about that missionary guy Cummings.
What do you mean?
I mean this. He ain't no missionary guy at all. He's the new chick around here they call the Hawk.
The Hawk? How do you know?
I saw the picture.
I was with him, folks. He's right. I was with him. We saw the picture.
So that's the Hawk, eh? Well, leave him to me, Spider, and I'll scram. So that missionary guy is the Hawk, eh? Oh, well, he can be a pain. Cylinder, you can go if you want to.
Thank you, Miss Lou, because I've got to take my little brother to the doctor. He ain't feeling so good.
What's the matter? Is he sick, Cylinder?
Yes, and the Chevrolet is the best six-cylinder car in the low-price field.
Thanks, Cylindra. Here's your $1.
Hey, if you need me next week, I can do Irish, too.
Beat it, will you, please?
I wonder what's keeping that guy coming. What can it be?
I'm coming. My head am bended low.
Come in.
Wait till I knock on the door.
Oh. Come in. Hello, dark and handsome.
Hello, sweet and careless.
Sit down, big boy. I was afraid you weren't coming up. How'd you get away from the mission?
I was missing you, Lou. I tried to stay away, but I couldn't.
Oh, yeah?
It's the truth, Lou. I can't sleep. I don't eat. I can't think. I keep trying to forget you, Lou, but I can't.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're beautiful, Lou. Your hair is like the golden sunshine. Your eyes shine like the diamonds on your wrist. And your teeth are like pearls. Of course, pearl teeth are no bargain either, you know what I mean? Kiss me, Lou. Kiss me.
Take it easy, Flatfoot. Now get this and get this straight. You ain't putting nothing over on me. You ain't bringing me bracelets. You're bringing me handcuffs. And they ain't no good to me because I sing with gestures.
Well, I'm just your gigolo. Yes, your gigolo. Me singing, folks.
I'm wise to you, big boy. You're the Hawk.
Yes, I'm the Hawk.
Well, then Hawk these diamonds. I gotta get out of town before Chick gets here.
Who is that?
Lou. Chick is on his way up here, and he's toting a gun. You better beat it.
You better get out of here, Tommy, because Chick hates me, too. He'll kill both of us.
No, Lou, no, I can't leave you alone. I'm going to stay here and protect you.
Don't worry about me. I can handle him. Quit hiding that closet.
All right. Goodbye, Lou.
So long, handsome. Come up again sometime.
I'm in Lou's closet now, folks.
Oh, hello, Jack.
Frank Black, what are you doing here?
Well, believe it or not, Chick hates me, too.
Oh, Mavis, the birds are calling.
Jimmy Nelson, what are you doing here?
I'm Lou's singing teacher, and Chick hates me, too.
My goodness, Chick hates all of us.
But he can't hate the Chevrolet 6, the most dependable car on the road.
Hooray!
Next week, folks, from Mae West to East Lynn, a play of the South.
For the benefit of those who have tuned in late, let me repeat. Starting tomorrow and continuing throughout the month of April as a feature of National Drive a Chevrolet Month, a brand new Chevrolet 6, America's largest selling motor car, will be given away every day absolutely free. 30 days, 30 cars. One car every day. So if you would like to win a new Chevrolet, visit any Chevrolet dealer. Take a trial drive in a new Chevrolet 6. Find out what it means to ride in a big, comfortable Fisher body car. A smooth, speedy, responsive 6. Get acquainted with Fisher no-drop ventilation, the starterator, and other new Chevrolet inventions. Then, after your ride is over, write down on an official entry blank, which you must get from the Chevrolet dealer, your reasons for liking the new Chevrolet 6. And if you're thinking of buying a new Chevrolet right away, you have all the more reason for doing so at once. For if you do buy a Chevrolet between now and the end of the contest,
and then win a free car, you have the option of accepting either a free car or cash equivalent to the free car's retail delivered price. So be sure to see your Chevrolet dealer right away and find out how easy it is to win a new Chevrolet 6, absolutely free.
Good night, folks. Good night.
Free breakfast. If you were me, where would you go this time of the year?
Oh, I don't know.
little jaunt to Egypt, Africa, or maybe the Orient.
A little jaunt. A little hike through India would be nice for the weekend. How about you, Haverhill? I mean, where would you go if you had a week off?
Oh, I take a little sail down to the South Pole and see how Admiral Byrd is doing.
Of course, you'd stop off at New Zealand and pick up a sail.
Yeah, you get hungry being on the water all day.
Oh, certainly, of course. But what would you do after you got down to the South Pole?
Well, I like ice skating and hockey.
Oh, surely. And in between times, you could introduce the knee action wheels down there, you know.
Why, there's nothing down there but penguins.
Well, their money is worth anybody.
By the way, Jack, where would you like to go for a week?
Oh, I don't care particularly. You know, any place I hang my hat is home.
Easy for 13 years.
Oh, you nasty individual.
Say, who's making this trip anyway?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. It was sort of left you out of it. Well, I give up. Where are you going?
I'm going to Florida, Jack.
Oh, of course, Mary. Florida, down by the Gulf Stream.
Yes, and I'm taking my golf club with me.
Should have left that out. So you're going to Florida?
Hi, am I?
Oh, well. I know I didn't write that, man. I get it. So tell me, Mary, on your way down there, I mean, are you going to stop at Daytona?
No, Jack, we don't go through Ohio.
Oh, we don't.
You know, there's a city down there I've always wanted to see. It's, everybody knows the name of it. It's,
What? What city? What?
Well, it's, I know the name so well.
Hurry up, Mary. I'm losing my temper.
That's it, Temper, Florida. It's a lively place.
Yes, and if you go through St. Petersburg, be sure to visit Frank Black's relatives. By the way, Mary, you know, I'm going away, too. Tomorrow I'm going to Chicago to visit my sister.
See that? Well, we'll be on the same train together as far as Montreal.
Montreal is in Canada.
Oh, pardon me. I was holding this map upside down.
Yes, I see. And now to get back to our program. Remember, folks, last week we had Opportunity Night in which we tried to find some new talent, and the result was disastrous. So having discovered nobody, tonight we are going back to our usual dramatic plays with our own all-star cast. And we'll offer for your pleasure our version of that great screen success, Little Women. You all remember the four charming daughters, Amy, Beth, Meg, and Jo. Well, our own Mary Livingston will play the part of Jo, a la Katharine Hepburn, while I, Jack Benny, will play the part of the millionaire's son next door. Say, Frank, could you let me have a few dollars? I want to get in the atmosphere of this part, you know. No. Well, I'll have to do some acting, then. And as many of you know, this play, Little Women, was written by Louisa M. Alcott over 50 years ago, which gave us plenty of time to rehearse and get our scenery together. And tonight is the big night. So immediately after the next number, we are going to offer our version of this famous play, which we will call Miniature Women. And now, little Frankie Parker, who's going to entertain us, will tell you in his own inimitable way the name of the little song he's going to sing. Go ahead, Frankie.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sing The Touch of Your Hand from Roberta.
Parker, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Play, Frank.
Oh. Frank Parker. And now for our dramatic offering, Miniature Women. Mary, are you ready?
Yes, Jack.
Do you feel Katharine Hepburn is this evening?
Hurry up, Jack. My train leaves for Florida in an hour.
Oh, yes. Okay, Mary. Well, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this play will be presented in two acts. The opening scene is in the home of Mrs. Little Woman and her four daughters. It is Christmas Eve, 1864. I think I'll stand in the entrance and watch the first scene. Curtain, music, Frank.
Christmas Eve. Oh, beautiful Christmas scene this year. And I have so much to be thankful for. Four lovely daughters. Now what more can a woman ask?
I wouldn't ask for any more. Sweet old ladies, huh?
3 a.m. And my daughters will soon be home from school.
Nice kid. But then again, it might be night school, you know. You can't
My little Joe. June, Jane, and Jean.
How about Jen?
That's the maid.
Oh.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Ma. Merry Christmas. And a Merry Christmas to you, my children. Look, Mama, we all chipped in and brought you a nice Christmas present. Thanking it ain't much, Mother, but it's only the top. I just hope y'all gonna like this, Mom.
You see, folks, these girls were brought up in different parts of New York, and it naturally affects their dialect, you know.
Oh, my darling. It's wonderful to remember your dear old mother like this. What did you bring me, children? I brought you a nice pair of ice skates. Have a good time, Mama, and don't slip.
Mother's 75 years old, and they bring her ice skates. Oh, well, it's the fourth.
Oh, thank you, children. I'll hunt these the first thing in the morning and buy some food.
I don't blame her. Hard to digest skates, you know.
Oh, girl, where's Joe? Didn't she come in with you? No, Mama. I think she's out in the hen coop writing poetry.
That's poetry.
Yeah, she's out in the hen coop writing poetry. Poetry. That's all Joe thinks of. Sure, she's not writing poetry at all. I saw her out in the garden talking to that millionaire son who lives next door.
I'll say she is. That's where I saw her, Mom, talking to that rich neighbor next door.
She's a little blonde from Dallas, you know. I'm afraid we miscast this play, you know.
Oh, that millionaire son makes me sick. Always sending us presents, paying our rent, buying us food. We'd have starved a long time ago if he hadn't held us back.
That's a shame.
Oh, what's the matter, Mama? Why are you crying? Oh, it's nothing, Jane. But surely there must be something wrong. Tell us, Mother, what is it? I was just thinking. I only have 4 daughters, and every chapter has 5.
Give Ida a little credit for that, Mom, you know.
Mom, who's that man that keeps butting in all the time?
I don't know, daughter. He's been hanging around ever since this play started. Sure, he thought he was making my trip. Go along with you, dirty loafer, you.
So long, folks. I'll see you later.
So now, children, it's 4 o'clock, and it's about time you were in bed. Tomorrow is Christmas, you know. Yes, Mama. Good night, Jane. I'll see you, Jane. Good night, June, dear. Good night to your mother. Call me at 9 in the morning. Good night, Jane.
Good night, Mom. I hate to complain, but I'm feeling awful badly.
What's the matter, darling?
Oh, I don't know, Mom. I just feel like I'm going to die.
Oh, you're poor, dear. Why is it you always have to be sick? You're the best daughter I have. So sweet. And such a good girl.
Maybe that's what makes her sick.
Well, do the aspirin, darling, and go upstairs to bed.
Whatever you do, don't idle a second act or our play will be ruined, you know.
Good night, sweetie, darling.
Good night, Mama.
Good night, Jack.
Good night, Mother.
Good night, Frank.
The Ice Thing from Up the Ice Thing, played by Frank Black and his orchestra. And now for the second scene of our play, Miniature Women. The next scene takes place 2 nights later by the old elm tree on the Gutgeld estate, where we find Tom Gutgeld waiting for his sweetheart, Joe, with whom he is madly in love. And the Chevrolet is the only car on the low-price deal with any action wheels, which has nothing to do with this play. I wonder what's keeping Joe. He promised to meet me here by the old elm tree at 8 of the clock. It's after 10 now, so while I'm waiting, I think I'll go home. Ah, here she comes now. Must have her heavy underwear on. Oh, well.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Joe. How are you feeling?
Fine, Tom. Never felt better in my life. I sold my first poem today and got 60 cents for it. Think I could, Tom?
Well, it's that winter poem you wrote or some salesman. Ah, Joe, we're not here to talk poetry. Let's sit here by this old elm tree.
All right, Tom.
Love me?
Uh-huh. And you?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
Oodles.
Eh?
I said oodles. And you?
2 oodles.
That's not bad in times like these. Say, Joe, we've known each other nigh under 15 years. We were brought up together. School day sweethearts. who've always lived next door to each other.
Say, Tom, that gives me an idea for another poem.
Oh, Joe.
15 years we have been together. Rain or shine, all the time, in fair or sloppy weather. Ain't that good, Tom?
I still love you, Joe. Now listen to me. For years I've been buying you flowers, candy, presents, taking you to theaters. Let's get married, Joe, and stop all this.
It can't be, Tom. It just can't be. Oh, I do love you, Tom. But I'm a genius and I have a career that I must strive and work hard for. Someday I'm going to New York and I'll be famous. Then maybe I'll come back and marry you.
I see.
It might be 5 years. It might be 10 years. It might be 20 years. It might be 40 years.
Stop.
But I'll reach the top. And then I'll come back to you if you still want me.
I see.
Will you want me in 40 years, Tom?
In 40 years, even RKO won't want you.
Oh, Tom, don't feel so bad. I'll always love you.
And I'll always love you.
And I'll always write to you.
And I'll always write to you.
And I'll always think of you.
And I'll always think of you, too. But, Joe, why do you need this career? My father's a millionaire.
Then I'll marry your father.
But listen, Joe.
No, Tom. The man I marry must be middle-aged, talented, gentle, kind, musical, and above all, economical.
Oh, I know. You want Frank Black.
Black? Who's he?
Oh, he's another millionaire.
That's only one man's opinion, folks.
Who's that?
That's Frank Black now. He's over there by the old oak tree with your sister Jane. Quiet. Will you?
Last time, Jane, I asked you, will you marry me?
Now, I have a future behind me. Look, Tom. I can shadow behind the old hickory tree.
Let's sneak over and see who it is. She's with Frank Black. Listen.
Sure, you're going to help me, right? What's the matter, John? What's happening?
You were telling me. That's you, sweetheart. Here's a word that will make me the happiest man in the world. Will you marry me?
No.
Oh, that's great. Let's see who it is. Quiet.
My sister.
She's with Avrilla. At last, we're alone, sweetheart. Oh, Jean, darling, tell me that you love me.
You know I love you, Miss Avril.
Yes, ma'am, you're right.
Where should I? Who should I marry?
Oh, Jean, your hair is like a golden ray of sunshine.
No, Tom.
And when I look into your eyes, I can see that naturally. Yes. And when I look into your mouth, I can see the midwest and the lake. Yes, yes. Oh, give it a full promotion. I will. I love you, Jean, darling. I love you like the new 1934 Chevrolet. Now, yes, with its 80-mile-an-hour engine and automobile beats, its pickup body and the action wheel, making the outstanding power and low-five speed. Well, that was fine. I think everyone gave a swell performance. And now, folks, let me introduce the cast of our play, miniature winners. Of course, you all know Frank Black, Frank Parker, and Lawrence Avrilla. Now I want you to meet the lady who played the part of the girl's mother in this small packet. And next, Mary Livingston, who played Joe, while our Kathleen Hepburn. Say something, Mary.
Thank you very much. I'm so glad you all like me. And I'll be up again sometime. Good night, everybody.
And now the girls who played the three sisters. Say something, girls. Chicken sisters, I thought I knew them. Say, Frank. This is the last number of the 19th program of the 11th of February.
to be changed. After we were all getting acquainted and the fray was going along so nicely, we find that our half hour is over. Anyway, we'll be with you again next Sunday evening.
Pardon me, Jack, but I've got to go now. My train leaves in a half hour.
Oh, certainly. Well, goodbye, dear, and have a real good time and come back soon.
You can just think I'll have to leave town to get a kiss.
Good night, folks. This program has come to you through the courtesy of the Chevrolet Motor Company, world's largest builders of automobiles.
WEAS, New York.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our Master of Ceremonies, but a gentleman nevertheless, Mr. Jack Benny.
Thanks. Hello again. This is Gentleman Jack talking, America's representative youth, and unless I am mistaken, the Bull Brummel of the air, and by my own consensus of opinion, a swell guy.
I must say you're modest.
Oh, yes, Aloys, I'm not a bit egotistical. In fact, I'm much nicer than I think I am.
That may be. But I certainly think you could be a little more careful about your appearance on the Sunday night program.
Why, Aloys Chedrilla. Yeah, the first time I thought of that, you know. What do you mean?
I mean this, that you might at least wear a collar and tie.
But, Aloys, I'm broadcasting. I mean, who can see me?
So, that isn't the idea. You must wear a collar on Sundays.
Listen, Avril, in New York State, only dogs must wear collars.
Maybe that's what he meant.
Listen, I wish you fellas would let me alone. I have so many clever things to say tonight, really.
Well, I didn't mean to get personal about your collar and tie, Jack.
No.
But after all, our listening audience imagines this is an elaborate studio.
Yes, of course.
They also imagine that we're immaculately dressed.
Yeah, well, let them imagine that I'm wearing a collar and tie.
He's right, Jack. Look at that suit you've got on.
Yeah, what's the matter with it?
Nothing, but you can get a press for 40 cents.
Yeah, I'll remember that.
Where's your other suit, Jack?
This is it, Aloys.
Is that the only suit you've got?
No, I have two. Of course, the other one is a bathing suit. It's still pretty cold out, you know. You know, this suit I'm wearing now was made to order.
Made to order?
Yes, for Slim Somerville. That was Frank Black's line, folks, but I beat him to it, you know.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Jack.
Hello, Mary.
Say, Jack, why don't you get a shave before you come to the studio?
It's none of your business.
Well, it's a barber's business. He has to eat, too.
Ah, friends, don't let my gang disillusion me. I'm just a little eccentric, that's all.
Frank, what does eccentric mean?
Cheap.
Oh, sure. I think Jack's very eccentric.
Thanks.
Well, here I am if it means anything.
Oh, hello, Parker. Say, Parker, do you see anything the matter with me?
Well, you're all right, but your shoes need to shine, and I don't like that shirt.
Well, as long as I'm all right, why worry, you know?
Is that a first-run shirt you're wearing?
What do you mean, first run?
Did it make its first appearance on your back, or did somebody else break it in?
Listen, this shirt... No, wait, this shirt belongs to me.
Well, it looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
Sure, when you're as old as that shirt, you'll look bad, too. You didn't beat me to that one.
Yeah. That was Frank Black, who gets more mileage out of a pair of socks.
Well, at least I wear them.
Oh. Well, I could say something, but one of us has to give in, you know, folks. We can't fight all night.
Say, why don't you fellas leave Jack alone? You're always picking on him.
Thanks, Mary. Thanks.
You're welcome. But for heaven's sake, comb your hair. That doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, well, I haven't got a comb.
Well, put a chalk line in the middle.
Now, listen, wait a minute. Listen, all of you. I had enough of this tonight. Clothes and appearance mean nothing. It's all bunk about clothes making the man. Did Columbus wear a tuxedo when he discovered America?
No, it was an old Spanish costume.
All right, wait a minute. All right, I'll grant you that gag. But when Lincoln posed for the penny, did he worry about clothes?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, then let's take Washington. When he crossed the Delaware, did he wear an evening suit?
No, he passed in the morning.
All right, then, let's take, oh, never mind. Play, Frank. Frank Black and his tailor-made men playing Going to Heaven on a Mule from the motion picture Wonder Bar. Frank, you should have put that mule in reverse, you know. And now we're going to hear from Frank Parker, our romantic tenor, who will sing, Frank, what do you want to sing tonight?
With a song in my heart from Spring is Here.
What, no smoke gets in your eyes?
Well, I cut out smoking. I just want to sing.
Oh, I see. Well, Parker, listen, before I forget it, I received a fan letter this morning requesting that you sing a certain number. It's Mary. Hand me that letter, will you?
Oh, this job is just one thing after another. No rest, no recreation, just 1.5 hour of solid toil.
Give me that letter, will you? Here it is, Frank. It says, Jack Benny, care front of Ritz-Carlton Hotel, New York. It's funny how people find out where you're living. It says, we'll be listening to your program Sunday night. Please ask Frank Parker to sing Home Again and signed John Dillinger. What is that?
John Dillinger?
Yes, it says John Dillinger, FRD7, Iowa, Illinois, Nebraska, or where do you think? Just a man about town. I think we better answer that. Mary, take a letter. Say, Mr. John Dillinger.
USA?
Or Canada. Dear sir, if you will send us a 3-cent stamp and your address, we will be glad to mail you a copy of this song.
Is that all, Jack?
That's all. Sing, John. I mean, Parker. I hope you like that, Mr. Dillinger. That was With a Song in My Heart, sung by Frank Parker. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for our weekly surprise. I know that many of you have seen that very entertaining motion picture, Henry VIII. Now, tonight, we are going to offer...
Say, Jack.
Yes, Aloy.
Some of my friends listened into our program last Sunday, and they were talking about that duel you fought with Frank Black.
Well,
I hate to bring this up, Jack, but it's the general opinion among my friends that you lack courage.
Tell him to perish the thought, Aloy. I mean, in the first place, we were only kidding. And personally, I think fighting a duel is rather foolish. You don't gain anything by it.
Oh, that's true.
But you know, Aloy, I'd like to find some other way of showing Black that I'm gamer than he is.
So would I.
You see, he's always ready to start an argument.
Well, there ought to be some way of settling this little feud between you two to find out who is the gamer.
I think so, yes.
Why don't you fellows toss a coin and see which one buys a drink?
No, I think that's overdoing it a little, you know.
Yes, there must be some other way of...
Yeah, I think so. I wonder what would be a real test of courage.
Hey, boys, I've got a great idea.
What is it?
Listen, I know where there's an old haunted house, the weirdest place you've ever seen. People are even afraid to pass there.
Where is it?
Oh, about 12 miles out on Gun Hill Road. Nobody has lived there for years. And the only 3 people who ever entered that house were never seen again.
So what?
Well, why don't you and Frank each spend the night there? And the fellow who comes out alive wins.
Oh, isn't there any place money?
No.
Oh.
Well, how about it, Frank? Are you game? How about you, Jack?
Me too.
These heroes come to you through the courtesy of Chevrolet, the most dependable car in the low price.
Well, I suggest we drop the whole thing and...
Nothing doing. You will hurt the dignity of this program.
Don't be afraid, Jack. I'll go with you.
Is it all right if I take my orchestra along? No. This is a test of courage between you two men. Now, which one of you will volunteer to spend the first night in the haunted house? I said, which one of you two will spend the first night there?
This is a quiet program tonight.
How about you, Black?
I'd love to, but I have some musical arrangements to make tonight, and
How about you, Jack?
Well, I have to help Frank. I know something about music, too.
I'll tell you what. I'll toss a nickel, and the loser will have to spend the first night in that haunted house alone.
What do you say, heads or tails? Yes. Here goes. Heads. Tails it is. You lose, Jack. Congratulations. Okay, I'll go. Well, so long, gang. So long, Jack. Don't forget to write.
Hey, let's all ride down with Jack and see that he gets in the right house.
Oh, you don't have to come along. I'll find it and find it. And...
Oh, yeah?
Don't bother.
Well, we're going with you. Come on. Everybody, I'll drive you out there. Okay with me. Me too.
Hey, boys, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
People in a lonely spot. This isn't the house of the night here. I wouldn't let a dog sleep there, man.
Thanks.
It's all right. Nothing bothers Jack.
Here's some
What kind are they?
Oh, what's the difference? This is an automobile program.
See here, Cindy. What a really place. Shutters are all... I'll say it gives me the truth.
This place is over 150 years old.
Here. Looks like rain, too. That's all I need. If somebody says boo, I'll die. My pal. Well, gang, guess we might as well get back. So long, Jack. Sleep tight.
Goodbye, Jack.
Mary, aren't you going to stick around?
No, I'm going to Cotton Club.
Oh, have a good time, huh? Come on, fellas, let's go.
Goodbye,
So long. I guess I better get in the house before it rains. Here is Lindy. Well, Pete, come on, we're going places. Let's walk up those steps like a little major. So this is a haunted house, eh? I bet it's just an old shack with a bad reputation. Well, there's a bell. Maybe there's someone home. Nobody home. Well, might as well go in and get to bed. Inside now. Everything looks nicely arranged in the parlor. And I played this boy. There was nobody in the theater. What's that? Oh, just an old clock ticking. It's funny how these little things upset you. All right. Guess I might get some help to down. All alone. Just all alone. That's the wind blowing the shutters. See, everything's scared you. Wait till Black gets here tomorrow. Oh, boy. Say, I wonder if this is really a haunted house. Mice, I'm going home. Who's that? Who's that coming down the stairs? Funny, I can't see anyone.
Did you ring for me, sir?
What?
Did you ring for me?
That's strange. I hear a voice, but I don't see anybody. Who are you?
I'm the ghost of the maid who used to work here.
Yeah, but where are you?
Right here beside you.
That's news to me.
Don't be afraid. I suppose you're hungry after your long trip here.
Yeah.
What can I bring you to eat?
Funny, I don't see you, but I'll have a ham and egg sandwich.
Good. I will bring you a phantom ham and egg sandwich.
Can be a phantom egg, but I must see the ham.
First, let me show you around the house. Follow me.
But I can't see you.
I heard you broadcast, and I can't see you either.
See, that's good.
Come with me.
Where are you? Where are you, I say? Oh, Jack, it must be your imagination. That was no maid. What's the matter with you? Are you losing your nerve? Oh, yeah? I'm getting out of here. Where's that door? That's funny. I could have sworn there was a door here, and now it's a fireplace. Oh, maybe. Just my nerves. I better sit down here and take it easy. I must quiet myself.
Focus in your eyes. Focus in your eyes. Focus in your eyes.
Who's that singing? That's queer. I've heard those songs so much, I imagine I'm hearing them now.
Chevrolet, 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 Chevrolet.
Plain as day. Who said that? Who said that? Calm yourself, Jack. It's just mental, that's all. Oh, sit down, Emperor Jones. You was all right. You're just hearing things, that's all.
Why don't you talk?
Who's that? Who's that?
Why don't you talk?
It's Mae. Where are you, Mae? I can't see you.
I'm not making any personal appearances.
Sit down, Jack. You're expecting too much from a haunted house.
Chevrolet, 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 Chevrolet.
Quiet. You're overdoing it. I must get out of here. I don't care if Frank Black does win this bet. Who are you?
Oh, just the pet sheep running around.
The ghost of Mahatma Gandhi. Say, Ghost, come here. I'd like to ask you something. Chevrolet. There it goes again. Don't tell me you didn't hear that. I'm getting out of here before I go mad. There must be an exit someplace. Ah, there's the door. I wonder where it leads to. I'll try it anyway.
Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking.
Hey, wait a minute. Who are you?
I'm the ghost of Jack Benny.
But I'm not dead yet.
That's what you think.
I must get out of here. There's a place marked exit. It says walk, don't run. It's a fine time for jokes. Gee, but it's dark. Who are you?
Sarah Livingston.
Sarah Livingston?
Mary Livingston's great-great-grandmother.
Funny, you don't look a day older than Mary. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the ghost without a nose.
You're telling me, huh? How do you get out of here? Please tell me.
Walk up that flight of stairs, and there you will see an exit. Follow that exit to the bathroom.
The bathroom? Can I get out that way?
No, but you can take a bath.
Thanks. Now we're getting someplace. I must try something else.
Try the new 1934 Chevrolet.
That's what puts you in going upstairs. There must be a way out of this house if it's through the chimney. Wait a minute. I'm not alone on these stairs. I hear lots of feet.
Hey, can't you go home now?
Oh, the ghost of Garbo. Well, here I am upstairs and still no place. If I don't get out of here, I'll go crazy. Here's the door. This must lead to the roof. I'll open it.
Hello, stranger.
What?
How do you, pal?
For heaven's sake, are you a ghost too?
Hello?
Get out of my way.
I can't. I'm haunting this house.
Haunting?
Of course. I was a haunter all my life. I used to haunt lions and tigers in Africa.
Well?
So one day a big lion chased me.
And what happened?
I was killed. Oh, and here I am.
I know, but what brought you to this house?
Hey, once a hunter, always a hunter.
Must you get lonesome here?
No, my wife is here with me. But Becky. Sound baby.
Yeah, I like him thin. Listen, Mr.
Ghostberg.
Mr. Ghostberg, listen, please. Tell me how I can get out of this house, will you?
Oh, you're really interested?
Yes, I'm going nuts.
Well, I'll tell you what to do. Put on my bed sheet and walk right through that third door.
Why do I have to wear that sheet?
Well, they only let ghosts out of here. So remember the pet word. If any other ghost stops you, just say, herring.
With onions?
No, just plain herring.
All right, give me that sheet. Is that the door there?
Yes. And remember, herring is the pet word.
Goodbye, Mr. Ghostberg, and thanks.
So long, stranger.
Herring, I say. Herring. Why, Frank, Parker, Mary, what are you all doing here?
You're some brave guy. What are you doing with that sheet?
Say, what's the idea of this anyway?
Why, this is Frank Black's house. We're out here to play a little joke on you.
A joke on me, eh?
Sure, we were making all those noises in the other room.
Oh, you were, eh? You guys killed me. I knew it all the time. Play, Frank. The rat. At 23rd program on the 11th of March. Well, we must leave you now. We're with you again next Sunday night. I hope you folks didn't think I was really frightened in that house. You know? No. As if I didn't know they were kidding, you know. Still windy out. Well, Mary, come on, let's go.
All right, Jack. We'll take that bed sheet off first.
Good night, folks.
This program has come to you through the courtesy of the motor car dealers in your community who represent the 1934 Chevrolet 6. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
The series of programs starring Jack Benny. The orchestra opens. important announcement that marks a new high standard of tire safety. For now, General has added to the famous blowout-proof tire with the patented low-pressure construction, the final factor of safety, the remarkable skid-safe protection of the new silent safety tread. This new General, the blowout-proof tire for 1934, is a ribless, noiseless, skidless tire, a tire that is blowout-proof and longer wearing than ever. The blowout-proof tire is patented. It is made only by General, and it is sold exclusively by General Tire Dealers. This General Tire dealer in your community is a successful, independent merchant. He's a real tire expert with the experience of factory training. Consult him freely about tires, regardless of make, or about any related driving problems. He will give you personal, interested, and intelligent service. And don't forget, it is through the General Tire dealer alone that you can get the only truly blowout-proof tire, the General Tire, with the patented low-pressure construction.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Trouble brewing. And now, I want you to meet a most versatile gentleman, a man who has accomplished things.
You bet I have.
And a man who will probably make this the hottest program on the air, our janitor.
I thank you. Maybe I'm in the wrong studio. Say, fella, what program is this?
General Tire.
Well, here I am. Doesn't that mean anything? Jack Benny is my name.
Pardon me, I didn't get that.
Jack Benny.
What is it again?
Constantine Acropolis.
Oh, Jack Benny. Yes, of course. Yes. Whom do you want to see?
I don't want to see anybody. I'm going to be the master of ceremonies on this program.
Well, that's news to me.
News to you. Say, didn't you see that article about me in the paper?
Oh, I seldom read the want ad.
Oh, it looks like going to have plenty of trouble here, too. Well, tell me, Mr. Wilson, what's your racket? I mean, what do you do on this program?
I sell General Tires.
No skidding.
That's good, isn't it? And they're not only skidless, but run on 30 to 40% less.
Hey, wait a minute. Listen, that reminds me, Wilson. You know, you being the announcer, I'd like to have an understanding right now before we go any further.
Well, what's that?
You see, Mr. Wilson, for the past 2 years, I've been having trouble with you announcers. I mean, you always insist on butting in with the advertising.
Oh, you won't have that trouble here, Mr. Benny.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Of course, I don't mind if you find the right place for it, you know, but don't keep dragging it in every minute.
I'll remember that. But you'll have to admit that the General Tire is absolutely safe.
Yes, but you're not. So keep away from me with that advertising.
Okay.
Say, by the way, Wilson, I'd like to meet some of the people in the company. I mean, as long as I'm going to be here, you know.
Of course. Jack, I want you to meet Mr. Bester, the director of the orchestra.
Oh, glad to know you, Mr. Bester.
The pleasure's all yours.
That's what you think, huh? So your name is Bester, eh? And the first name?
Don.
Don. Well, that's strange. Don. You're Don Bester, and he's Don Wilson. Well,
that's two Don and one to go.
That's good. Boy, are we hot tonight, and it's only our first program. You seem to have quite an orchestra here, Mr. Bester.
Oh, yes. I've augmented my musical constituents to embellish my symphonic interpretation.
What did he say, Wilson?
He says he's pretty good.
Well, he doesn't have to use medical terms, you know. Sounded to me as though he read that off of a prescription or something. Say, Bester, you seem to be a college man.
Oh, yes. Carnegie Tech, 28. And you?
Leavenworth 10, 31. We're just a couple of freshmen out on parole, you know. Well, Mr. Bester, how about a number? I'd like to hear the boys.
Certainly. We'll run a little composition that I wrote entitled Contented.
That's fine. I'm glad to hear that.
Hello, Mr. Benny.
Oh, hello.
Remember me?
Your face is gone, too?
No, Dan.
Well, that helps a little.
So long, Mr. Benny.
Hey, yonder, wait a minute. It looks like, we're going to be together for quite a few weeks, and I was just wondering if, you see, I happen to be a little short tonight, and I was just wondering if you could let me have 5 until next Friday night, huh?
Glad to see you, Mr. Benny. So long. I gotta go now.
Play, Frank. I mean, Don. Looks like I'm mixed up with a cheap crowd again, that's all. Nice-looking boys you got there, Doc.
Thank you.
Of course, I doubt whether there's a double in the car table.
Martin Table. That seems familiar. Who is he?
A wrestler from the coast.
Mr. Benny, there's a lady at the door that wishes to see you.
Send her in.
Right this way.
Well. Hello, Mary. Well, what are you doing up here? Gee, I'm glad to see you.
Well, I just thought I'd drop in and see how your new program's coming along.
Yeah, it's sweet of you.
I ran up here without having any dinner. Gee, I'm starved. Oh, waiter, will you get me a ham sandwich?
Mary, that's Don Bester.
Oh. Well, what's he wearing that apron for?
That's his dress shirt sticking out, you know.
Well, don't tell him.
No. By the way, now.
Well, I've been around looking for work, and I found a job yesterday as a private secretary. Isn't that swell?
A private secretary? Gee, that's nice work. How'd you get it?
Well, I showed him your recommendation, but I got the job anyway.
You did, huh? Well, that's good. Does the boss like your work?
Does he? At the end of the first day, he put his arm around me and kissed me.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm. You think I ought to go back there tomorrow?
No, not if he's that appreciative. I wouldn't know. Say, Mary, I want you to meet Don Bester, our new orchestra leader here. Mr. Bester, this is Miss Livingston.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh, my word.
Gee,
isn't he cute?
Uh-huh.
Say, Jack, who does he remind you of? Somebody. Now, don't tell me.
I won't.
Doesn't he remind you of, who's that fellow who looks like Bing Crosby?
Boris Karloff.
Yes. but that isn't the one.
I give up. Well, Mary, I'm glad you came up, huh?
Oh, who does that fellow look like?
You mean Don Bester?
That's it. He looks just like Don Bester.
That is Don Bester.
Then I was right. I noticed the resemblance right away.
Yeah, now we're getting someplace together.
Oh, Jack, you should have been over at our house last night. We had the swellest party.
Yeah, I wish I'd have known it, Mary.
Everybody was there. Gee, what a blowout.
But when you use the General Tire, you will have no blowout because it is soft, flexible.
There it goes, Mary. There it goes. See, I'm going to have that same trouble here.
Oh, who's that tall, handsome fella? Introduce me, Jack.
Yeah. Wilson, this is Mary Livingston.
Hello, Mary.
Hello. Gee, Jack, who does he remind you of?
I don't know, Mary. George Bernard Gandy or somebody. You better run along now.
All right. Oh, Jack, I knew I had something to tell you.
What?
I met Frank Parker today. He opened up a music store on 8th Avenue.
That's nice. How's he doing?
Oh, terrible. He just can't seem to get started.
Oh, that's too bad, huh?
I'll tell you. Let's go over and see him. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
I haven't got the time now, Mary. You know, it's a program.
But, Jack, it's only 2 blocks from here. Come on. You know, he'll be so happy to see us.
But, Mary, I'm busy right now, you know.
Well, there's nothing doing around here anyway.
Oh, all right. Let's go then. Play, Frank. I mean, Don. Gee, I'm all mixed up on it. Driver.
Oh, this is the place, Jack.
You never know it was a music store. Why doesn't Frank put a sign out or something? Well, Mary, let's go in and see him, huh?
Hello, Parker. How are you, Jack? Oh, hello, Mary.
Hello, Frank.
Nice little place you've got here. How's business?
Boy.
I see. Aren't you making any money?
No. Last week I lost $100 and the week before $200.
Well, why don't you close up this week and break even?
That's a good idea, Mary. Say, Mary, who does he remind you of?
Frank Parker.
That's marvelous. That a girl. You know, Frank, I know what's the matter with this place. It's a music store, all right, but nobody knows it. You got to have a little noise around here, a little excitement. I'll show you what I mean. Mary, you go over to that piano. See, we'll help him out. Frank, give me that fiddle.
Here you are.
It's a Stradivarius. Do you mind if I use it?
No, go right ahead. It's an old one anyway.
Oh, well, that's the trouble. You ought to get some new stock in here, you know. Come on, Mary, play something. Let's get a little excitement. Go ahead. Then we get a little thing going. Start up this music store. Hey, wait a minute, fellas. You see here comes a customer already. Good evening, madam. What can I do for you?
I'd like a copy of Going to Heaven on a Mule from Wonder Bar.
Going to Heaven on a Mule?
Yes.
I'm sorry, we're all out of that. Any other place you'd like to go?
No.
Well, madam, we won't coax here, you know. Anything else?
Let me see. Give me a copy of Your Time is My Time.
Yes, ma'am. Here it is right here. Your time is my time.
How much is it?
$3.
$3? What for?
$1 for your time and $2 for my time. You see, my time is very valuable. You know?
Oh, here comes another customer.
Go ahead, Frank. See what you can do. See?
How do you do, sir? What do you wish?
Brother, can you spare a dime?
Yes, sir. Here's a copy.
I'd sooner have the cash.
Oh, all right. Here you are.
Thanks.
Well, what do I do now, Jack?
Go stick your head in that French horn and don't come out. A fine businessman. Mary, get behind the counter while I check up on the stock.
Okay, Jack.
And don't forget, everybody buys something. If you haven't got what they want, show them something just as good. You understand?
Sure. If somebody wants St. Louis Blues and we haven't got it, I'll give them the Cincinnati Reds.
Mary, what's the matter with you? Mary, that's a baseball team.
That's what they think.
All right, get to work. Remember, the customer is always wrong, and no money will be cheerfully refunded.
I get it. How do you do? What do you wish, madam? Alice Blue Gown. Yes, ma'am. What size? I want plain Alice Blue Gown. I understand, but do you want it for just around the house or for evening wear?
Mary.
No, I want the song. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
Oh, I see. Jack.
Yes, Mary.
Have we got da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum?
Wait, I'll see. No, but we've got da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum.
How about that, madam?
No, I want da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
But we haven't got da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
No, ma'am. You see, all we have is da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, you see?
I don't care. I want da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right. We'll order a copy for you. Good day, ladies.
Good day, and this is the last time I'll ever come in here.
Hey, Jack, who does she remind you of?
I don't care, and don't bother me.
Oh, the cash register. Did you make a sale, Mary?
No, I'm just taking $1 out for lunch.
Well, Parker, it's better than playing the horses, you know. Good evening, madam.
How do you do? Have you the sextet from Lucia?
No, we have the quartet from Duckstooth, I think.
I don't think I'd care for that. What kind of moon songs have you?
Moon songs? Just a moment. Oh, Miss Livingsweather.
Yes, Mr. Bennington.
What kind of moon songs have we?
Shine on Harvest Moon, Underneath the Hollow Moon, and I Hate to See the Evening Sun Go Down.
There you are, madam. Which one would you like?
The last one strikes me. How does it go?
Goes like this. I hate to see that evening sun go down.
Never mind. I'll take a can of tomatoes.
Yes, ma'am. What tea? What tea, madam?
Oh, say, I just thought of something. I want to hear Orchids in the Moonlight.
Yes, ma'am. We'll have one of our regular men sing it for you.
I wish you would.
Mr. Parkerton. Oh, Mr. Parkerton.
Yes, Mug.
Try and help a fella. Will you sing Orchids in the Moonlight?
I'd be glad to. What's that, another sale?
No, I have to go out to lunch, too. Sing, Frank.
In my love can never find. There is peace in the twilight when the day is through. But the shadows that haunt only seem to recall all my longing for you. There's a dream in the moon upon a sea of blue. For the moonbeams that fall only seem to recall love is all, love is you.
Orchids in the Moonlight, sung by Frank Parker. Well, madam, can I sell you a copy?
No, I'll take Frank Parker. Wrap him up.
Very good. Goodbye, madam. So long, Parker. Oh, Miss Livingsmore.
Yes, Mr. Benningworth.
We'll have to bolster up our instrument trade. What are we getting for pianos?
$4.
We'll cut them to 3.5. We have too much stock as it is. Oh, another customer. Looks like Don Bester.
Who did he remind you
Quiet,
of?
will you? Yes, sir?
I'm an orchestra leader. I'd like to see a baton.
Oh, you mean that stick you lead the orchestra with?
Yes.
Well, here you are, sir. Here's one. This is guaranteed to lead 25 men and to keep strict tempo.
I don't like the looks of that stick.
That's all right. The orchestra boys never look at it anyway. You know, it's
All right, I'll take it. By the way, I want some sheet music, too.
Okay.
I'd like to get a copy of Chimney Exhaust Finds Its Way into Your Optics.
You mean smoke gets in your eyes?
Yes. If you want to be vulgar.
Repeat that line. It's a good laugh. I want to hear it. Go ahead, Frank.
I say yes if you want to be vulgar.
Isn't that good? I think that's cute. Here you are, sir. That'll be $1.30. $1 for the stick and 30 cents for the music.
Here you are. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Step right over here. What one of instruments do you like to hear?
I'd like to hear that signature bottle.
I'm afraid we can't get these soup nagelums to see they don't come sour.
It's a good radio,
But they're not now. I'm sorry, huh?
Well, what can I hear now?
Well, I can give you something good. Now listen. Tune it out. Mary, turn the radio off, please, quick. That's just a small station, you know. I mean, well, how did you like it?
Sweet.
Well, I'm sorry. Come in again sometime.
You should live so long.
Say, what's your name anyway? I'd like to keep track of all our customers.
Ginsburg.
Ginsburg, and the first name?
Don.
John's on. Where are you from? Goodbye, old boy.
Goodbye.
You are.
Morton Donnie, I think.
Yes.
How do you do? How do you do?
Anything for you, sir?
I'd like to buy a musical instrument.
Yes, what kind?
A microphone.
Funny, we have one right here. In fact, it's the only thing we have left in stock.
Do you mind if I try it out?
No. Go right ahead.
When you're thinking of buying tires, go to the general tire dealer and ask for the blowout-proof tire with the new silent safety tread.
I knew it.
If it didn't well, the safety is impossible.
Jack, what does he remind you of?
The product, Mary. He'll remind us of it every week. Well, Mary, guess we might as well close up for the day. What do you say, Parker?
Okay, Jack.
What's that, Parker? A sale?
No, we might as well all go to lunch.
Attaboy. Let's go. Play, Frank. I mean, Doc.
But the important thing is how many more safe miles are left in warmer weather means faster driving and longer trips. That's when weak tires fail. Don't risk the terrible consequences of an unexpected blowout. The General blowout-proof tires give you what no other tire can, the absolute protection of riding on 30 to 40% less air. See the General tire dealer tomorrow. The store of this independent tire merchant is not only a quality headquarters, but bargain hunters will find his rack always full of new and used tires of all makes taken off in exchange for blowout-proof General. For your own safety and the security, remember this. It's the patented low-pressure construction that makes General the only truly blowout-proof tire. This exclusive feature, plus the new silent safety tread, makes General the safest tire ever built. In Canada, General tires are built by the General Tire and Rubber Company of Canada Limited, Toronto.
This is the last number of the first program in the new General Tire series. Well, folks, I hope you all enjoyed our half hour and be with you again at the same time next Friday night. Oh, Don, too many Dons on this program. Good night, folks.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
No don't worry about you tonight. You know, Jack, you don't look like a... No? Look, I don't look like an oyster. Although you're hot. You hear that walking in? I was got that over. I was going to city. I was waiting for it. Springfield. It's Springfield. Is that so? Which one? I've often wondered. You didn't forget that thing. No, that was Abraham Lincoln. Oh, pardon me. I always get used to that. You know, Don and me, their names are similar. Sure, so I just happen to remember, I come from Springfield, Minnesota. Springfield, Minnesota. And I never heard of that town. How big is it? Well, we have a mayor, a chief of police, 2 citizens, and the chief. A one-seat town. Any factories? No. Any industries of any kind? Any business activities? No, just Springfield. Oh. Say, listen, what are we talking about anyway? I don't know. Let's start over again. Yeah. Hello, fellas. Have I missed anything? Oh, hello, Parker. We're just talking about our hometown. Where are you from? Missouri. I know, Parker, but there's so many Missouris. I mean, which state? Oh, you must be a neighbor of Wilson's.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello, Mary. Good evening, Miss Livingston. You remember Mr. Wilson when you met him here last week?
Oh, yes. Say, Jimmy, who reminds you of?
Lincoln. That's what he thinks anyway, you know. Hey, Mary, what's the matter with you? You look kind of worried tonight, huh?
Well, I am worried. This is Friday the 13th.
Well, don't let that worry you. Right, anything happen to you today?
Did it? I found a $20 bill. Is that hard luck?
Yeah, for the guy that lost it.
Well, that's a load off my mind.
Yes, good.
Oh, hello, Parker.
Hello, Mary.
Say, Parker, you were playing at the Paramount Theater this week.
Yeah, I started here today. Did you see me, Mary?
No, I went to the flea circus.
The flea circus. That certainly is a fine compliment to Frank Parker.
Oh, well, Jack, it's the little things in life that count.
Yeah, I still think it's an insult to Parker. After all, a flea can't sing, you know.
Well, what of it?
Well, this one can. I finally got that one over tonight. I need it just myself, you know, once in a while. By the way, Mary, where have you been all week? I haven't seen you around.
Oh, I went out of town to visit my relatives. They had the grandest time.
Yeah, where do they live?
Springfield.
Listen, Mary, we've been having a lot of trouble here with Springfield. Which Springfield do you mean?
Ohio, Jack. I thought you knew that.
No, I didn't know your relatives live in Springfield. In Ohio?
And you know, Jack, the funniest thing happened. I got on a bus marked Springfield, and when I got there, it was Springfield, Massachusetts.
Springfield, Massachusetts, so what happened?
Well, I spent a whole week with some people there before I found out they weren't my relatives.
Hey, Don. Boy, am I glad to get out of Springfield. Very good now, boys. That was Little Dutch Bill, played by Don Bester and his Springfield Pennsylvania Hotelians. Ah, folks, you should see how Don looks in front of that orchestra, all dolled up in a full dress suit with tan to match. Then he's swell looking. He looks not unlike Raymond Navarro. Then again, he looks not like Raymond Navarro. In fact, just forget Navarro and think of Frank Buck. Of course, the only difference is Frank Buck brings him back alive and Dexter makes him walk back, you know.
But you must admit he's cute, Jack.
All right, cute. But who's better looking, Mary, really, Dexter or I?
You are.
Thanks.
So you can imagine how Dexter looks.
Fine. All right, but he's a nice kid at that, I mean, you know. Oh, Don. Now, just call me Mr. Dexter. No need of formality, you know. Oh, sure. That's the spirit, you know. And you can call me Mr. Denny from now on. After all, we're not strangers. I'd rather have it that way. Informality breeds contemptuous reactions, of which there is nothing more formidable. Yes, I heartily agree. Yes, I agree.
What did you say, Jack?
I don't know, Mary. I'm having my own troubles, you know. Did you hear those words you used, Mary?
Well, Jack, why don't you retaliate in the vernacular of the intelligentsia?
Oh, you too, eh? Did you hear that, Parker?
Oh, Constantinople.
Constantinople?
Yes, that's the only big word I know.
That's fine. 9,000 programs on the air. I had to get mixed up with this one. See, Dexter, see what you started? Well, if you're only receptive to the jargon of the proletariat, then my discourse is extreme and immaterial. That was Il Trovatore by Don Bester without his orchestra. Well, Don, I guess I won't talk much to you. Not to you, too. No.
Jack, Who did you remind you of?
Webster, I think. Oh, Jack. Yes, Wilson. It is now imperative that I thoroughly eulogize our product. Oh, yeah? The General Silent Safety Tread adds the final factor of security to the blowout-proof tire, and the patented low-pressure construction provides luxurious comfort. I thank you. Yeah, I can see where I won't talk much to you either. Well, the squirrel's got a word for it. Now, wait a minute. This thing has gone far enough. Mary, take a letter.
Yes, sir.
I've had enough trouble around here. Take a letter to Bill O'Neill, President, General Tire and Rubber Company, Akron, Ohio. Dear Bill, my constituents are conspicuously conspiring to cause verbal consternation by employing multi-syllabic conglomerations in this studio.
Jack, how do you spell studio?
Never mind, Mary. Tear it up. The only one I can talk to around here is Parker. What are you going to sing tonight, Frank?
A rendition characteristic of my form of vocal endeavors.
You hear that, Bill? We had a real American program before you got on it, you know?
Now, Jack, don't be angry. I'll try and be a bit more careful of my vocabulary in the future.
I wish you would. I mean, after all, we're going to be together for quite a while.
Yes, I realize that. And by the way, I'd like to have you come out to the house tonight for a little friendly gathering. And bring the gang over.
Well, Don, sure, I'll be glad to.
Do you play pool?
Yes, quite often. I played last night.
How did you do?
I broke 5 spades and got a birdie and diamond.
No, that's just the hint.
You can look now. All right, so you know what I mean. When do you want us to come over, Don?
How about right now?
All right, Don, we couldn't go over now. We'll stay here and finish this program. The boys. They know what to play. Eh?
Well,
okay, Don, come along, Mary. Sing, Frank. Come on, listen.
That was Frank Parker singing The Touch of Your Hand from Roberta. Now, Jack Benny, Mary, and Don Bester have all gone over to the Bester home for a jolly evening. Parker and I will join them later. We'll be there shortly.
It's a nice car you have, Don.
What kind of a car is it, Jack?
Mary, what's the difference? The tires that count, you know.
I know, but the car runs so smoothly I can't even hear it.
That's because it has the General blowout-proof tires with a silent safety tread.
Sure, but turn off that radio. How much further do we go, Don?
Oh, about 5 miles. I have a country home.
Well, let's make it a city home. You know, after all, this is only a half-hour program. This is your house, isn't it?
Well, all right.
My, what a pretty place. What floor is it, Don?
I live in the penthouse. We'll take the elevator.
No, we'll walk up one flight. I mean,
now, here we are. Come right in.
Good evening. Wipe your feet and come in.
Oh, how do you do, Mrs. Bester?
That's the maid.
Oh, pardon me. It's dark here, you know.
Hello, dear. Oh, maybe I'll see.
Yes, darling. Oh, Jack, this is my wife, Donita.
Oh, Donita, I say. Glad to know you, Mrs. Bester.
How do you do? Won't you come in? What does she remind you of, Jack?
Quiet, Mary. Nice apartment you have here, Mrs. Bester.
I'm glad you like it. You have 7 rooms and 7 baths. This is the clothes closet.
What, no bath? Imagine a closet without a bath, eh?
Jack, I want you to meet my son.
I see he has no bath either. How are you, Junior?
Splendid. And you, sir?
Fine. My, what a nice young man. What's that book you have there?
I'm reading the Psychoanalysis of Stratospheric Phenomena.
Oh, yeah? Well, what's Frank Merrill's picture doing on the cover?
I want to see, Pop.
Oh. Is your name Don, too?
No, Donald.
Donald. I should have known that.
Pardon me a moment, folks, while I change my clothes.
Oh, Jack, look at that cute little dog.
Oh, isn't it a darling? Come here, doggy. Come here, you sweet thing, you. What's the dog's name?
Ding Dong Dong.
Come on, Mary, let's go home, will you?
Oh, do come into the living room, folks. You doesn't breathe. Oh, yes, I love it.
Nothing I like better than a good game of whist.
Oh, that's fine. I wonder they wouldn't make me stand it. Oh, we play a rubber bridge and then have supper. Oh, Butler. Son, do you call the butler? Hey! Nicholas Murray!
Yes, Senior, did you call me? Oh, that's the butler. I'm glad his name isn't Don, anyway.
Jack, who does that butler remind you of?
Frank Parker. I knew he had a sideline.
Nicholas, bring in a big table and take orders for supper.
Very well, ma'am.
Oh, Jack, look at that pretty parrot.
Where?
Right over there in the corner.
Oh, isn't that a beautiful bird?
Yes, he's had it for some time.
Pretty Polly, pretty Polly. We're short of actors, folks.
Polly wants a cracker? Yes, Polly wants a matcha.
A matcha? A matcha? Where'd you get that bird?
Very he's going there.
Oh, I see.
Here's the big TV now. Let's set it here, Nicholas.
Well, come on, folks. All set to play? Ready? Before we start, I want to tune in the radio and hear how my boys are doing. Yeah, we might as well find out how our own program is getting on, huh? That was Riptide from the motion picture of the same name, played by Don Bester's orchestra. And now I'd like to say a few words regarding the General Blowout-Proof tire. It is not only a safer tire, but its outstanding beauty... that's enough, Don. Turn that radio off, will you? Well, let's cut the partners. Okay. Mary, look at you keep score. Well, it looks like you and I are partners. Mary, do you play good bridge?
Do I? Did you ever hear Mrs. Culbertson?
Yes.
Well, we both wear the same style hat.
Well, that ought to help your game, yes. It's my deal. Now, there isn't anything I like but bridge. I don't know, it makes you concentrate, keep your mind on what you're doing. Oops, wait a minute, did I make a misdeal? Wait a minute, hold your cards. How many cards have you, Mr. Bester?
I have 10.
And you, Mary?
16.
Well, that's right. I thought I made a mistake there for a moment. Let's see, it's my bid. 9, 10, 10. I pass.
You pass? I pass. I double it.
Mary, wait a minute. No, you can't double it. You must either bid or pass. Have you got anything?
Yes, Jack. I have a lot of cards with the cutest little red spots on them.
Yeah, well, then you know what to do.
Sure. 3 clubs.
Oh. I double 3 clubs. Just a moment, folks. Pardon me, Don, for helping her out. I know it's not etiquette to talk across the table, but, you know. Mary, why did you bid 3 clubs when you have a handful of hearts and diamonds?
Well, that's why I let you know what I have.
But, Mary, here's it, Jack. I double 3 clubs. Well, let me see. Mr. Bester, have you any dice?
No.
Well, then 3 hearts.
3 hearts? I pass. I double 3 hearts.
Mary, I mean, why did you double it? I did the 3 hearts.
Well, I have too many hearts. I don't see how you can make it.
But I'm your partner, Mary.
Oh, that ain't to tell me. I thought it was every man for himself.
Oh, all right. Come on, let's play cards.
Yes, please. Wait a minute. I made a mistake. I've got mostly diamonds.
Oh, now you've got diamonds. All right, then take me out.
Okay, 4 diamonds.
I pass. Let me see. I pass.
I double 4 diamonds. I think you're right. 2 clubs.
Now we're getting someplace, huh? For heaven's sake. 2 no trumps. Just a minute. One spade. We're all mixed up.
Pass.
I got you out that time, Mary. Oops, somebody kicked me.
It wasn't me.
Then it's fine company we're with tonight. You're playing, Mrs. Bester.
Well, this card's down there, but you're the dummy. You're not so hot to tell.
All right, Nancy, you play the hand. I'll be the dummy. Wait a minute, Jack. You have to play the hand. Mary, put diamond. I know, but you meant spade.
No, I didn't.
Out.
Out.
Let her play it, will you?
Oh, wait a minute, sir. What are we playing for?
Oh, how about 5 cents a point and settle for a quarter of a cent? Okay with me. 7 of diamonds.
Jack, put those 6 of diamonds on there for me.
Okay.
Then I play the jack. And I'll put the tray on.
The tray? Mary, haven't you got a higher diamond?
Yes, the queen, king, and ace.
Well, why don't you play one of them?
Oh, I thought I'd finesse.
That's fine. The last player, and she finesses. Well, it's your trick, Mrs. Bester. Looks like that. It's your trick, Don.
Another trick for you, Mrs. Bester. You got that one, too.
Well, might as well show you this hand. You've got them all.
You're telling us. How did I come to lose that ace of trump? Nice people we're playing with.
How are you doing, Jack?
We're down 6.
Point, that's you.
Yeah. Let me see. What honors did you have, Mary?
I had the 3 and 4 spades in Little Casino.
How about the easy aces?
I called Jane, but she couldn't come.
Oh, it's your deal, Mrs. Bester.
Oh, Nicholas. Nicholas. Yes, ma'am? Let's see what the suckers we have here.
Now, Mary, watch yourself this time. When you try and play right, be sure you have at least 2.5 tricks when you bid. Of course, folks, you know, it isn't for money, you know. It's your bid, Mrs. Bester.
Now, let me see. I did 1 diamond. 1 diamond. I passed.
I passed. 2 clubs.
Pardon me, ma'am, but can I take you all for supper now?
Yes, yes. Oh, what did you folks like me?
Oh, I don't care anything.
Well, now, let me see. I think I have a 2 standing. I double it.
I pass. Nicholas, I'll have 2 eggs.
3 spades. 3 no trumps.
How do you want them?
On toast.
Now we're all mixed up. I mean, let's either play bridge or eat, will you?
That's a good idea. Let's eat. Oh, that reminds me. You have some cold chicken in the ice box. Would you care for that?
Hey, that strikes me. I'll take a leg.
I'll take the other leg.
That's 2 legs we get, so we win the rubber.
And speaking of rubber, remember the General Tire is blowout proof and will not skid even on Friday the 13th. So go to your General Tire dealer and give yourself and your car a real treat.
I double it. Me too.
I doubt. Play, Dom. Fine game this is.
General is the only tire that has the patented low-pressure construction. The blowout-proof tire from 1934 with the new Silent Fix is a noiseless, distressed, skipless tire, a tire that is longer wearing and safer than ever before. With the breaking hot weather and faster driving push-on tires, be certain you are really safe. Put on a set of General, the genuine blowout-proof tire. You like doing business with the General tire because it's successful customers. Your Billy Holmes is personal, intelligent, and interested service. If some things go wrong on your car, when your car is skimming, steers hard, or the tire begins to show irregular or excessive wear. The fact that the General Tire dealer replaces so many tires with Generals makes his store Tire Bargain Headquarters. His racks are always full of new and slightly used tires of all makes at prices and on terms to suit everybody.
This is the last number of the second program in the new General Tire series. I hope all you big players have learned a few new points about the game. Well, good night, Don. Good night, Mrs. Bester.
Good night. What again? Well, good night, Chuck. We had a lovely time.
Come on, Mary. I thought you told me you knew something about bridge.
I do. I used to play bridge in Hollywood.
In Hollywood?
Sure. I used to double for Norma Shearer, you know.
I know. I used to lead double for Clark Gable.
In Hart?
Yes. Good night, folks. Good night.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
And now, I start introducing that sculptor, painter, and chiseler, Mr. Jack Benny.
Hello again. This is Jack Benny chiseling, or talking. And, say, listen, Wilson, let's get a couple of things straightened out, will you? I don't like those introductions you keep giving me.
No, you don't.
No, I mean, I didn't like that word chiseler. No, give me that dictionary a minute. Let me see, chiseler. Here it is, chiseler. A parasite, a person with no morals. Oh, well, that's all right, Wilson. I thought you were accusing me of carving statues. You know, I guess it's... No, you know, Wilson, you and I have been together 5 weeks now, and I can't tell who's the comedian on this program. No, really, I'm afraid this show isn't big enough for both of us.
That's what I think, Jack. Where do you want your mail sent?
I got him that time, folks, did I? Yes, sir. At that, I like you, Don, even though you wouldn't give a dime to see Venus de Milo play piano.
Oh, I didn't know she played. But don't get me wrong, Jack.
You know, I paid the taxi fare over tonight. The meter was 60 cents, and I paid it.
Hey, what are you kicking about? A good meter is worth 60 cents, you know.
And by the way, Jack, before I forget it, thanks for those 2 passes you got me for Central Park.
Oh, don't mention it, Don. Really, you know, anytime you want to walk down Fifth Avenue, let me know. I can fix it, you know. Say, by the way, Wilson, what nationality are you anyway?
Well, my mother was Irish and my father Scotch.
Oh, you have Scotch and Irish blood, huh? Oh, now I remember when we went to dinner together the other night. Your Irish blood wanted to pick up the check, and your Scotch blood interfered. I remember that.
Hello, fellas.
Oh, hello, Mary. You look tired. Where have you been?
Oh, I just came from a dance. I danced 4 hours, and I hate it.
I thought you liked dancing.
No. All it is a lot of hugging with music.
Well, Mary, didn't you enjoy yourself?
No, you know how I hate music.
Oh, yes. I can imagine. Say, I went to a dance last night myself. You know, one of those places. You know, the 10 cents a dance.
How much did you make?
No, Mary, listen. Wait a minute. The girl gets the 10 cents, see?
Oh.
So what's your favorite dance, Mary?
Well, I like waltzes, foxtrots, chocolate, vanilla, and raspberry.
The last one is a nice dance, yes.
Hello, Bester. Did I sing my song yet?
No, Parker.
Well, then I'll wait around.
Oh, hello, Frank. What are you doing here so soon?
I just came from a dance.
Well, that fits our routine of talk, yes. What kind of a dance?
10 cents a dance, but it only cost me a nickel.
Why?
I've got rheumatism in one leg.
Gee, I don't get the point. Isn't that funny?
Very funny, Mary.
Say, Jack.
Yeah?
I gather from your conversation that you were discussing football.
That's Don Bester again, folks. You know, Don, as an orchestra leader, you should know all the dances. What are the latest dances?
Well, I should say that the Shin Chan Shimmy and the Uptown Lowdown.
Oh.
I like the tapioca better. Dum dum da 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 tapioca.
Tapioca? What?
Yes, it's a great dance and makes swell pudding, too.
Oh,
she reads karaoke.
Have it your own way, you little cut-up.
Say, Wilson. Listen, do you ever dance?
Oh, occasionally.
Well, Don, then, Mary, you ask him what his favorite dance is. I haven't got the heart. Go ahead.
What's your favorite dance, Toots?
The General Tire glide with an odd-skip movement of the silent safety press.
How does the air go?
It runs on 40% less air than any other tire and gives your car a perfect rhythm.
Paging Jack Benny, paging Jack Benny.
Here I am. Play, Don. That was karaoke from the motion picture Flying Down to Rio, played by Don Bester and his blowout crew for tears. Oh, boy, am I hot tonight.
Well, here's your telegram, 85 cents collect. That'll cool you off.
See, who can that be from? Well, it's my old friend Sam Friedman in Louisville, Kentucky. Here's what he says. Big crowd here for Kentucky Derby. Hotels all filled. What a mob. They came by plane, railroad, and thousands rolled in by, what's this, Wilson? I can't make it out.
Let's see, Jack. General Tires, I think.
That was my fault, folks.
What's that telegram all about, Jack?
Well, it's my old friend, Sam. You know, the fellow that gives me a tip every year on the Derby. He's right on the ground, you know. Get this. He says, I've been watching the workouts, and I don't see how Cavalcade can lose. However, Matta Harry will take all the honors if Sir Thomas doesn't beat him. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Sergeant Byrne wins the race. How's that for a tip, fellas? Huh? He also says that Agrarian, Speedmore, and Singing Wood might upset the dope. And there's a horse called Bazaar that also has 4 legs. Don't forget to play these horses as they can't lose. Your pal, Sam. Well, we can't go wrong, fellas. He gave me so many good horses, I don't know which to play. Say, Bester, who do you like in the Derby?
Well, I like Cavalcade.
Why, Don?
Well, I saw the picture. It's very good.
Well, that's a good hunch. Are you going to bet on him?
Who's riding him?
Noel Coward.
A great jockey.
Yes, he is. He also rode Design for Living, you know. Mary, who do you like in the Derby?
Don Bester. I think he looks cute in the Derby.
Yeah. Mary, when will you stop telling old jokes?
When Don Bester stops wearing old derbies.
Oh.
Look at that hat he's got on now.
Well, he doesn't always wear it, Mary. He's just breaking it in for his trombone, you know. Hey, Parker, who do you like in the Derby?
I like Singing Wood.
You singers certainly stick together, don't you?
Say, Jack, where'd all those horses get their names?
Well, Mary, take Cavalcade is named after a picture. You see, so is Matahari. And Sergeant Byrne is named after a police sergeant. And Bazaar, well, you know what a bazaar is.
Sure, every woman wears one.
Well, that's where they get their names.
What about that telegram, Jack? Aren't you going to make a bet?
Say, I haven't missed a derby yet. Give me that phone. Hello? Hello, operator. Give me circle 79970.
Oh?
Hello, is this you, Tom?
Yeah.
This is Jack Benny. I want to place a bet on the derby.
What do you want?
$2 on Cavalcade.
To win or play?
To show.
Okay.
Oh, well, Steve Brody took a chance, you know.
Say, Jack, I'd like to take half of your bet.
Okay, Bester, you can take half. That makes it $1 apiece.
Say, can I get in on this too, Jack?
Sure, Parky. You can have half of mine. That'll be 50 cents apiece.
Brother, can you share a dime of that there?
Okay, Mary.
Say, Jack, where'd you make that bet?
Circle 79970.
Give me that phone.
Hey, Bester, he must have a tip on something.
I think so. Hello, operator. Give me circle 79970. Right. Hello, is this you, Tom?
Yeah.
This is Don Wilson. General Tire, Freight, Place, and Show.
Okay.
Who's riding them?
Oh, a smart automobile owner.
Okay, Tom. Goodbye.
Hey, listen, I hope your jockey is non-skid. Well, we all made our bet singing Frank Barker will sing Cocktails for Two from the motion picture Murder in the Vanities. Play, Matahari. Don.
Say, Jack, what are you so nervous about? What's the matter with you?
Well, you know I got 40 cents on Cavalcade. Let's see that racing form, will you? That was Frank Parker singing Cocktails for Two from the motion picture Murder in the Vanities. And now, ladies and gentlemen, last week, if you remember, we started our new series of plays with that stirring melodrama, The Lure of the City. And the following day, the Daily News gave us 1 2/5 stars, which is equivalent to 138 in golf. And, and here is what Damon Runyon said about our last play. Quote, the Yanks, with Ruth in the lineup and Crosetti at short, could be on top at the end of the season. And here's what Admiral Byrd said about our play. Quote, I expect to remain at the South Pole another year, and it is quite cold today. Regards to my friends. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have many more of these testimonials too numerous to read. So tonight, by popular demand, we are staging that immortal melodrama, The Hills of Old Kentucky, or Indiana, or for that matter, any place where there's a hill, because, after all, a hill's a hill, you know. We have the original all-star cast here tonight, who first appeared in this play at the old Bijou Theater. Many of you old-timers will remember how, after the first performance, this cast was hit over the head with the Pulitzer Prize. You may also recall the plot of this drama, how the Diddleberries carried on a 100-year-old feud with the Van Swifts. This went on for years and years, and whenever a Diddleberry crossed the path of a Van Swift, or vice versa, another Knox was added to the gun of versa versa. Incidentally, folks, I play the part of Old Man Van Swift. Mary will play my daughter Elvira. And Don Wilson, who's quite a big fellow, will play one of the Hills.
Jack, maybe you can get Edwin C. Hill to play it.
Well, the more Hills, the merrier. Let's get ready. Don, play something while we put on our boots, you know. Hillbilly Medley played by Don Besser and his Mountaineers.
Your ears aren't so small either.
Don, you don't get the thought, Donald. And now for our dramatic offering, The Hills of Old Kentucky, or Indiana, or any place. Curtain. Music, Don. He came rolling down the mountain, he came rolling down the mountain, he came rolling down the mountain from up high. And did she slip? She didn't, 'cause her tires were non-skidding. And that's a general idea.
Gee, Pappy, that was awful. Besides, I'm tired of living in these here hills. I don't see why we can't move to Louisville or Paris.
Paris, France?
No, Paris, Kentucky.
Oh.
When are we moving out of here, Pappy?
Someday, Elvira, but not until the last of them diddleberries are gone.
Well, all I can say is these hills are pretty terrible for Fence Hill, too.
But we can't leave Elvira, not until those diddleberries are wiped out.
Gee, Pappy, what did they all do to us?
Not blackface, Mary, hillbilly, you mean.
Gee, Pappy, what did they do to us?
A long, long story. Much before your time, Doctor. It was way back in 1830 when the first Diddleberry family moved to these parts and annoyed Weon.
Who is?
Weon. The Van Swifts were here first, headed by your great-great-grandpappy, old Lemuel Van Swift. Well, one day old Lem caught High Diddleberry cheating at solitaire. And that was the beginning of the feud. And it's been going on ever since. There are only 5 of us left and 2 of them, so you can see it's pretty even. And I ain't going to leave here till every Diddleberry is buried.
I reckon that's a pretty long time to carry a grudge, 100 years.
Shucks, Elvira, that ain't nothing. We hate people up here in these hills for no reason at all. It's just a racket.
Well, Pappy, I reckon I'm going to skip down the village now and see a flicker picture.
Yeah, what picture is shown down there this week?
Francis X. Bushman.
Well, it's about time they gave us some of that new stuff.
Well, you better be careful, Pappy, while I'm gone, or the Diddleberries will get you.
They better be careful. Goodbye, Elvira.
Goodbye, Pappy. And don't take any lead bullets.
She came rolling down the mountain. She came rolling down the mountain. Huzzah!
It's me, Lem.
Come on in. Well, if it ain't Zeke Bester. What are you doing here, Zeke?
I'm a Mountain William, too.
A Mountain William? You mean a hillbilly, don't you, son?
Yeah, if you want to use slang.
You ought to wear boots with that full-dress suit, Zeke.
Well, I didn't know I was coming here.
Say, Zeke, you never met my old woman, have you?
No.
Well, I want you to meet her. Hey, Annie wants you to meet Zeke Bester.
Glad to know you. And don't expect anything to eat, because you won't get anything.
I don't want anything to eat.
Well, you look hungry.
Don't mind her, Zeke. She's always a clowning.
Shut up.
What's the matter, Elvira?
I was coming up the hill and one of them Diddleberries stopped me.
What did he say, gal?
He said you wasn't fit to sleep with your pigs.
He did, eh? And what did you tell him?
I told him you've been sleeping with pigs all your life and not one of them complained.
And he wouldn't believe you, eh? Give me my rifle. I'll show him what a Diddleberry can insult a Van Swift.
Oh, Pappy, don't. They're meaner than skunk.
And trickier.
Yes, Pappy, and they'll kill you,
Not for me, Out of my way, Elvira. There they are now, sitting on their porch, the rats. Take that, you skunk. Quick, away from that window, gal. They might return us. They did. Elvira, hop on that old mare. Ride into town, get the rest of us Van Swift.
Yes, Pappy?
The horse is gone already. Catch the next one into town. Wait a minute, drummer. Give her a chance to get on the horse. Okay.
Goodbye, Pappy.
It's a fine way to advertise General Tires. Here, Zeke, you guard that window. Whenever you see a Diddleberry, fire. Duck.
Lem?
Well, it was an old hat anyway. Must be Elvira coming back with the boys.
Here they are, Pappy. Luke, Clem, and Zim.
Where's Clem?
He joined the Diddleberries.
You must be paying him more money. Come on in, boys.
Hi, Lem. What's all the ruckus going around here? What's the matter, Lem?
Feud is on again, boys. There are 5 of us Van Swifts here, and we can whip them. But we gotta stick together.
Right, Lem.
Want something to eat before you start fighting?
Yeah, we'll starve.
Hey, Annie, fry 5 eggs.
5 eggs coming up.
Make that 4 eggs, Annie. Well, there are only 4 of us Van Swifts left, and we've got to stick together. Watch that window, Clem. Luke, you guard that door. And if you want me, I'll be in Kansas City. 3 eggs, Annie. Well, there's 3 of us left, and we've got to stick together.
How do you want those eggs?
On toast. Make it 2. All right, Clem. You and I are left all alone now, and we've got to stick together.
You said it, Pappy.
Well, it looks as though I'll have to eat alone.
Oh, they got me, Pappy. They got me.
So long, Clem, and don't worry about it.
I don't mind us going, Pappy. There's only one thing I regret.
What's that, son?
That I wasn't blow-off proof like the General Tires. Pappy.
That dirty rat. I'll show him a shooting down all my kin. I, Lemuel Van Swift, has got to stick together. Oh, yes, Annie. 1 egg. And he doesn't live here anymore. Dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum. Oh, they got me.
Pappy.
I'm a-going, Elvira. I'm a-going.
Don't worry, Pappy. I'll eat the eggs.
The new General with the new silent safety tread is America's smartest tire. They add the final touch of style to any car. Your new car deserves the best, so why not let the General Tire dealer arrange to put blowout-proof Generals on your new car? The additional cost is slight. You'll enjoy that feeling of security no matter how fast you drive. Remember, General is the patented blowout-proof tire and is sold only by the General Tire dealer. If you're looking for real bargains, you'll find them there, too. Racks full of new and used tires that have been exchanged for blowout-proof Generals.
The last number of the 5th program in the new General Tire series. We'll be with you again next, and I hope all you folks enjoyed our little feud tonight.
And speaking of feuds, there are very few automobile owners who will not agree that the General blowout-proof tire is the best that money can buy.
You can buy them at your own General Tire dealer.
Yes, thank you, Jack.
You're welcome, Don.
And speaking of food, Jack, I'm hungry.
Good night, folks.
Announcer is Don Wilson. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
And now for the face on the tap room floor, Jack Benny.
Well, that was certainly a nice introduction. You know, Wilson, as an announcer, you're about as useful as an umbrella to a flounder.
That's all right, Jack. I can take it. But I know some pretty swell affairs that have been run off without Master of Ceremonies.
Oh, you do, eh?
Yes. Say, what is a Master of Ceremonies anyway?
Well, Master of Ceremonies is a fellow that's handsome, dresses well, knows a lot of good jokes, and is generally cute.
You're not at all conceited, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm not a bit egotistical. In fact, I'm much better looking than I think I am. Sure? Anyway, Wilson, I think there should be less announcers on programs and more Masters of Ceremonies.
Yes, there should be more masters in the cold, cold ground.
That's all right. I can take it. What am I burning up, folks? Right now, you could fry eggs on my forehead.
That'd be a nice order of ham and eggs.
That's all I want to know. Take off your glasses, Wilson.
What?
I said take off your glasses. I don't care if you are 6'2".
Okay. Well, the glasses are off. What are you going to do about it?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if you had blue eyes, that's all.
Well, listen, Benny, just a word for your own protection. You know, I was once heavyweight champion of California. Remember that?
Well, I can fight, too. You ever hear of Carnera?
Yes.
Well, who didn't? Big smart Alex.
And another thing. One more word out of you, and I'll take that nose of yours and put it around the back of your head. Just as I thought. So long.
He thought I was going to answer him. If he'd have said one more word, I'd have cleaned up the studio with him.
What's that?
I said the studio needs cleaning up. That's what I said. Kind of stuff.
Well?
Is he gone? Yes, Jack. I guess he knows what's good for him.
Hello, Jack.
Hello, Mary.
What's the matter? Your face is white and you're trembling.
Oh, nothing, Mary. I had a little argument with Don Wilson, and I had to tell him where he got off, that's all.
What happened?
Nothing. I just asked him to take off his glasses, and he wouldn't, so I pasted him. He went down like a log.
Who, the paste?
No, Wilson. Then he got up and made a pass at me, but when I got through with him, his face looked like a New England boiled dinner. Then he gets sore, Mary, and pulls a knife on me.
The little cut-up.
Yeah. It's a good thing I held my temper. After all, he has a family and has work to do, you know.
Oh, Jack, here comes Wilson back again.
Don't mention anything I said, Mary. It might embarrass him. After all, we're on the same program. See you later, you know.
Hello, Mary.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wilson. Where's your crutches?
Crutches?
Yeah. You don't look a bit like a New England boiled dinner.
What in the world are you talking about?
Well, weren't you in an accident or something?
Certainly not, Mary.
Gee, didn't Jack Benny, you know.
I don't understand.
Can you still do your work?
Of course, Mary. Listen. The General Tire minimizes road and car track bumps. It's blowout proof, runs on 40% less air, and can be bought at your own General Tire dealer.
What else did Jack do to you?
Hey, Bester. Bester. Oh, Bester.
Yes, Jack. Where are you?
Behind the piano. Play, Don.
Now, where's Jack? Hey, Jack.
Yes, Don. Oh, pardon me. I was just talking to some friends of mine.
Oh, Jack, I want to tell you that I'm sorry for the way that I acted when the program first started tonight.
Oh, that's all right, Don. Those arguments help to kill time. It's all good material. But why the remorse?
Oh, I don't know. I was just thinking of Mother's Day, and Frank Parker just sang Love Thy Neighbor, and all the whole thing just got me.
Yep, it does bring the old Adam's apple up, doesn't it? Gee, I wish I didn't live so far from home.
You know, Jack, I'd like to bring you out to the house with me for the weekend. The folks all know you, listen to your broadcast, and I'm sure that you'll have a nice rest and some home-cooked food.
Well, that sounds good, Don. Where do you live?
In the Bronx, just a short walk from the last subway stop.
Well, I'm sorry, Don. I haven't anything with me. You know, no shaving outfit or anything.
Oh, we've got everything there for you. Come on. I won't take no for an answer.
Well, all right. After all, I like home cooking, and I certainly need a rest. When do you want to go?
Right now. Come on.
All right. It's okay with me. You know?
Hey, Buster, play something. Jack's coming home with me for the weekend.
Okay. Shall we take the subway, Don?
Yes, and then it's just a few minutes walk from there. All the fresh air will do us good.
Okay, kid. So long, fellas. Yeah, it was a long subway ride down, huh? Thought we'd never get here.
Well, Jack, it won't be long now, and this walk will do us good.
How far is it?
Oh, about 6 minutes as the crow flies.
Well, that's all right if you happen to be a crow, but my feet hurt, you know. Gee, it's quiet out this way, isn't it?
Oh, yes, but you can sleep like a top.
Gee, it's certainly dark out this way.
Oh, you aren't afraid, are you?
No, but... Oh, who's this? Looks like a stranger to me.
Stick 'em up. Stick 'em up, I say.
The weekend is starting nice.
One squawk out of you and your goose is cooked.
He thinks I'm Joe Penner. You know?
Quiet, Jack. Quiet. He means business.
Come on, you big fella. Hand over your dough.
I'm sorry, but I haven't anything with me.
How about you?
I'm sorry, but...
Oh, yeah?
All right, here.
What's it on your finger?
A wart.
Oh, a wart, eh? Well, it's shining pretty bright.
You mean this ring? Just a cheap ring I got on a merry-go-round. Can I keep it?
No, I'll take the ring. You can keep the merry-go-round.
Well, that's fair.
I'll beat it. Go on, both of you.
And it's for the money that he asked for. Oh, it's for the things that I have left.
Hey, Jack, you should have left your dough at the studio with Buster.
It's a fine time to tell me.
Oh, there's the house over there. See the light shining in the window?
Gee, that's fine. Let's run. I still got my watch, you know.
Well, here's the house. Follow me across the lawn.
Gee, it certainly is dark. Ow! Gee whiz.
Oh, you tripped over the lawnmower, Jack.
Thanks.
Well, here we are. Now, I'll ring the bell. Mother will sure be surprised.
Who's there?
Hello, Ma. It's Don.
Well, this is a surprise. How are you, my son?
Oh, fine. Gee, you're looking well, Ma.
Come in. Who's that with you?
Oh, this is Jack Benny.
Who?
Benny.
What's the last name?
Just call me Rudy.
Here, Mother, I brought you $100 for a present.
I wonder where it was when we were held up.
Thank you, son.
And, Ma, I brought you a package, too.